We are live coming at you from Ocean City. Can you believe this, Kurt? We are in Ocean City, New Jersey.
That was gonna be
Ocean City, Maryland.
See, that was my first question. I never know which Ocean City is which, even when I'm in one.
Whoa. You just blew my
I was
mind.
not even trying to give you a brain buster. I was not trying to dance down your mental tonsils. I was
Exactly. So, Kurt, I'm so glad you're here because I invited you.
Hey, I'm here.
And we are presenting to the fans Halloween HavO.C live from Ocean City, Maryland. And I'm excited. And in some sort of weird twist, the commish is this is taking place in Ocean City, but in an arena in Las Vegas in 1997.
Well, we already know that the boardwalk exists outside of the confines of space and time anyway, so that makes perfect sense to me.
Yes.
And also, again, what you said, Halloween HavO.C. This is in no way affiliated with some kind of word like havoc. I got nothing to do with it.
And any mention of any wrestling league that's not the IGPWF is completely accidental and has nothing to do with us. Forever and ever, we are free from legal, ollie oxen free.
Yep, nobody can get us. And hey, that's part of the beauties of time travel. You use whatever signage is available.
We're looking at you, Red Bubble. Alrighty, there we go! We are down to our first match. Let's get down to the ring. Man, I hope I turn the entrances off because I don't want to sit through that shit.
It's going to be a long walk off a short pier.
Here we are, Mickey Knuckles versus Tessa Blanchard. Now, Kurt, this is a rematch for people who are fans of the IGPWF. And what is the name of the promotion that we played the match from? Is that XPW? Yes, it is.
Your
XPW.
guess is as good as mine, man.
It is XPW.
Yeah, and honestly, the fans demanded this. That was easily one of our top 50 videos we ever posted in terms of views and likes.
It certainly was.
So, the fans were clamoring for a rematch, and we said, hey, let's get them out of stuff they're used to and send them back to the 90s.
So here's what I want to talk to you about, Mr. Huge and or Kurt, whichever names we're using. Hey, we're here. We're here, and let's have a beer.
Oh, man.
So here's the deal. Tessa Blanchard, Mickey Knuckles, feuding across all of time and space, including now here in the digital realm. And the reason for that is because we posted a video that was an alternative commentary to a Mickey Knuckles versus Tessa Blanchard match from XPW that went semi-viral. I would even say it went viral. If you look about how many hits things get these days, it's a tremendous amount.
It broke the internet. I'm willing to declare it.
Yeah. Without question. Without question, sir.
The only thing that we have posted that even come close to the attention that video got was, anytime something with Fisherman Jenkins goes up, that's going to be, that's going to get the clicks.
It is going to get the views. I don't know what it is about Fisherman Jenkins. It's probably the Necronomicon. That's probably what it is. He uses the dark arts.
The Dread Tome.
So Mickey Knuckles is taking it to Tessa Blanchard here in the digital realm. So I had, 30,000 some odd hits or views with a fair amount of the people sticking around for most of the action. And so I had my partner watch the video and say, hey, can you help us understand what it is about this? Is it the commentary? Is it the action? What do you think about this? Why do you think it took off the way it did?
This ought to be good.
First response was, it was extraordinarily violent.
Well, I mean, it's wrestling.
But as a death match, I think it was fairly
violent. I guess so. Although I feel like the match between the candy lady, the pumpkin lady, that was way more violent, right?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I mean,
there was a lot more broken. Although this one was a very violent match.
That sounds like a question for the fans.
Hey, I'll see you in the chat.
Sound off in the comments. Let us know which was more violent: Mickey Knuckles versus Tessa Blanchard, or Ludark Shaitan versus Cat Meow. Cat Meow, of course, Cat Meow. And there's a third person in that. Remember?
Yep.
Halloween girl.
Halloweeny.
Oh man, we gotta look this up. Hold on.
I can look. My phone's.
You pad.
Your phone's not.
All right, I'm gonna check the sound quality on the video. You do that while we.
Does your phone ever do that thing where it just uninstalls apps because it's like you don't use this enough? Sounds great to me.
Sounds perfect. So here's the deal. And then the second comment after she said, well, it was really violent. You know, maybe that's why. And I was like, well, yeah, but. And then they said, well, the girls were kind of hot.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, well, I'm glad we had this conversation. And so, needless to say, there was no remark about the quality of our verbiage.
Oh, really? Okay, I thought you were going to be like, they were like, just stop doing this.
I'm not even sure they even listened to the commentary.
All right, well, that is fair.
Yeah. Now, let's get back to the action here. Mickey Knuckles taking it to Tessa Blanchard's titties. Look at this.
Whoa. Yeah, that is a solid series of...
I guess it's not the boobs. It's the upper...
Blizzard kicks to the top section. The mid part of the top section.
You are a student of the game. You are a student of the game. So that's about all I had to share about that. And the reason I said it was bleak was because that was literally the two sentence reply.
Just not.
Maybe it was because they were violent. Maybe it was because they were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sage Sin would be the other lady there.
Thank you.
Yes.
Whew. Thank God you found that out. So, who do you got here? Mickey Knuckles versus Tessa Blanchard. Who do you think's going to win this?
Well, you know, anything can happen once the action spills out of the ring into the apron area. I gotta say, whoever has not eaten too much Halloween candy before the match, I can't definitively say which combatant that is.
Are you inferring that these professionals would have dipped into the candy pile early? This isn't even Halloween yet, Kurt. You think that they opened up that package of mounds?
I've seen enough episodes of Dark Side of the Ring to know if there's one thing wrestlers don't respect, it's boundaries around candy.
The only boundary that they seem to respect is the cage in a cage match. Oh my
now
God, Donna, get out of there!
Donna has taken a bump, gone from her normal state of staring off into space to actually being in the middle of the match.
I think we might be finding out that Donna might be oriented in that particular way because she seems to be really honing in on this action.
I don't think I've ever seen Donna on a screen this large. She kind of looks like Sugar Ray Leonard from this perspective.
Man, that's a spicy meatball. Let's not touch that at all.
Consider it untouched.
I had speaking of, we were talking about the DC Rock Pod earlier, and the gentleman who on the most recent episode, oh, look at this, Mickey Knuckles showing why she did. Oh, no! What a reversal. And
Turnabout is fair play.
It's just slapping her like a, well, I was going to say like a bitch.
Oh, well, but then you ended up saying it, so.
Well, I think I could say it that way.
Oh, like
I would have said this, but yeah.
I was going to say this.
I think that's how you get out of
okay.
Like, I was going to say this person was the C word, but...
I have a meeting tomorrow with the CIO. I'm going to try that. You know, I was going to say you're a dumb asshole, but...
So, and there's a sign back there that says, I feel the power. I wonder who that is. Do you think they're talking about girl power?
Oh. Yeah, that's just sort of like a generic, I don't know.
Tessa Blanchard's
Oh, that might be it. A spine buster in the... Oh, but where is Donna?
Where the fuck is Donna?
Where is... This is what I'm saying. This is the normal state.
She's not even on the screen. Mickey Knuckles taking a powder.
Yeah, it's like, I think I saw a Mr. Goodbar down here.
I do.
Oh! And you know what? She is just so flustered from having the victory snatched away from her that she just doesn't know what she's doing.
Shades of Fisherman Jenkins.
Yeah, just a body press to nowhere.
Speaking of which, to plug our own video, if you go back and watch the Fisherman Jenkins, there's a really like understated moment when he goes scooting into the ring where we both kind of like lose our shit for a second.
Oh yeah, because I believe it's like just like, effortlessly gliding.
Because we just didn't. I don't even think I knew that was gonna happen, and then when it happened, I was like, because I was still distracted by the fact we were behind the blue stuff. Anyway,
yes.
It's a little too inside baseball.
I mean, this rewards the close. Thanks for the bumps viewer. Speaking of close viewers, these people in the front row here, I mean, they are dialed into this match.
I mean, if anything, this is very XPWS. Those dudes they are simping hard for these ladies.
Now look at, I mean, Donna can barely focus her eyesight right now.
I think she's just constantly staring at Tessa Blanchard's ass.
I think she's staring at I think she's freaked out by the big man's face in the center of the ring, and she's like making sure it doesn't come alive. I guess I should have pointed out.
What is happening right now?
There were two trees.
Oh!
Oh, that did not go well.
Uh-oh. What's happening now? I have no idea what actually just occurred there. Like, she disappeared and then reappeared. That's just like wrestling. Like, why did the lights go out? And why is suddenly someone standing up? It makes no fucking
Especially because
sense.
it looked like she just suffered like a serious neck compression or something. She's confused. I'm confused.
I think they swapped out Mickey's. I think that's what happened. They slipped in a Mickey.
Somebody got slipped a Mickey. That would be a great
Do you think she does
like
that?
gag for her career to be like,
This is why we need to listen to the commentary on the video. She might actually do that.
no. That way they can't
We
sue
don't got
us.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what her finishing move is. I'm not even sure who this is.
I don't even know what a move is.
This match is going on for far longer than I thought it was going to.
Well, technically it should have ended several times. First, when Donna, missed the count. Second, when Tessa Blanchard just landed face down outside, and then we saw Mickey Knuckles get her neck broken, and then the lights went out.
Yeah.
Is the match maybe over, and this is post?
No, this is the look, the face flash kicks in the corner.
Oh, this might do it.
Are those buns on Mickey Knuckles?
I was gonna ask you. I think it's like some of that candy from backstage. I don't know what it is.
You go crazy for Halloween candy.
I love Halloween candy. That was earlier. We said spicy meatball. That's something I'm trying different this year for the kids.
Spicy meatballs?
I'm handing out Italian subs.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I mean, and that just makes sense too, because those kids got to get the carbs in when they're young.
They
You
do.
can't have carbs as they go.
It's got protein. And the best thing about a meatball sub with all the marinara is that it travels really well.
Portable.
So they're going to be able to have that with their costume on and their bag, and if they have any props, it's not going to be a problem for them to carry it around.
If anything, it's actually going to add authenticity to the costumes of the people who are dressed as like the Italian chef,
Right.
Or even like blood. You could use the tomato sauce.
It goes
blood.
every way.
Yeah, these are good Halloween tips. Shades of the original Strong Style Radio. If you remember, it all started with
We
Halloween tips.
always gave out Halloween tips. Oh, and another botched move. I mean, I think the rush of the pay-per-view and the sugar high that is affecting both of these athletes.
You think the time travel also maybe?
That does tend to have maybe that was what Donna's issue was. She was off counting. Oh, a slow count, but
Another slow count. I have a question for you, Kurt. Maybe this is off topic.
everything's on topic. It's all on topic.
This is 3D right now. This is real time.
This is happening in 3D right now.
I had the other day. I had this hilarious conversation with the person who was actually selling events, and we were just chatting. Like I've talked to them a couple times, and I said, what did you do today? And they said, I did some flying lessons. And I said, you're taking flying lessons? And they said, no, I give flying lessons. And I was like, that's really cool. I was like, how to fly airplanes? And they said, yeah. So Cessnas and Sandpiper. They did the whole thing, right? And then I was like, that's really hard to do, right? Like flying a plane. And they said, yeah. They said you have to think in 3 dimensions. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I think in 3 dimensions.
Yeah. Like I don't know that I could have made it to the store if I was not thinking in 3 dimensions. What are we in Flatland here?
I really enjoyed it. I was like, it's like.
You know what that makes me think of? And I still want you to remember your question you were going to ask because I interrupted you way down here. But I was talking the other night about the Kiss Psycho Circus tour in '98. The concert was in 3D. That was the big selling point. But Alex, I've never been to a concert that wasn't in 3D.
In fact, I think you kind of have, by you stating it, it kind of makes the whole thing a little weird now, right?
Right. You're destabilizing my reality.
So my question was, are we in Dubrovnik right now or not in Dubrovnik? Where do you read on this?
I think our bodies are still trapped in Dubrovnik.
Oh shit!
But our consciousness is able to be projected through the time waves to be able to call the matches in other eras.
Nikki going to the top rope. You think this is another bad idea?
I mean,
I don't think she's
nothing has worked out for anyone in this match. It's bound. She actually hit it.
Did it. Look at this.
But now she's doing the hot dog razzle dazzle.
Oh, look at this! Taking a moment.
Yeah, this is shades of Fostero right here. Yeah, and Tessa Blanchard, you leave the window open, she's gonna walk through the door.
Well,
That's the whole saying goes.
You and Mickey have always shared on this for the show, though. It's always been.
Yeah, I always say that. Crowd work first, victory second. That's how I do it.
Look at this, that move again, whatever it is. We call it the wailing caterwaul.
Oh.
And here we go with another. This is a very fancy.
Technical wrestling, yeah.
I like it. A lot of movement, a lot of fluidity. One.
Nice of Donna to pay. Okay, the match just keeps going. Nobody can finish it off.
Oh my goodness! I just can't believe that. When you have two students of the game who have been wrestling for as long as this is just
Oh yeah, that's the technicality has gone out the window.
I think these two. It's the jet lag is showing. The time travel lag is showing. It's
TTL.
Yeah, it's definitely. Look at she can't even believe it. She's like, "Stay down, bitch." Now she's taking.
I think she's ordering a hot dog. Has anyone seen?
I wouldn't mind.
Do they validate parking? I would also not mind a hot dog. I gotta be honest.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the swimsuit that Mickey Knuckles is wearing tonight? So it's an interesting one piece.
Well, but I mean, what does the scale represent? Color scheme, how well it fits, functionality.
You like parameters, yeah.
But also my problem that I get into is, I have trouble rating anything because I try to be consistent, which is why I just give every movie I see 1 star, because that's the only way to.
I mean, every movie I see only has 1 star. Chevy Chase, because those are the only movies I ever watch.
Now, I don't want to contradict you, but there is one Chevy Chase movie that has more than 1 star.
Who?
I'm speaking, of course, of none other than Deal of the Century, which I believe Gregory Hines is in that movie.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
I have no memory of that movie.
The thing I remember.
Now we're venturing into this age grade, which is fine.
Somebody like breaks their foot or something, so they have a cast on, and then they get shot. So there's a hole in the cast, and blood starts spewing out of the hole.
Whoa.
So to solve it, they just put a cork in the hole, and then they're like, "That's no problem."
Yeah. Basic matter.
That is all I remember from the movie.
Deal of the Century.
I want to say it was from like '83, maybe. Give or take. Watch, it's not even going to be a Chevy Chase movie, right?
1983. Good job.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Is it like Gregory Hines or whatever?
Yeah, Gregory Hines.
See, that was my more than 1 star comment.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver was in it.
Oh, Sigweave? That's
Sigweave, yeah. Man, listen to some of these names from the characters. So the Chevy Chase character his name was Eddie Muntz.
What?
M-U-N-T-Z.
That'd be like, and this other character is Gomez Ad.
Yeah. And then Sigourney Weaver's character is named Catherine DeVoto. Again.
Get out of here.
What's the deal with these names?
What is the...
And Gregory Hines is called Ray Casternak. These names are amazing. It's probably names of like the script doctors.
Joe Postoyevsky. Get out of here. Yeah, that's lazy writing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Well, folks, the time tubes have been twisted. The controller tied to the active user was removed. Oh, this is interesting.
No, we got it. We got it.
Is this the same continuity, or is this now on a different time stream?
What? No! Everything's exactly the same as it was.
I was hoping we'd come back and the match would be over.
I know. I kind of had a contingency plan to make that happen, but I wasn't able to employ it in time. So we're just going to keep going with this match. I mean, if anything, this is a callback to our greatest hits. The 30,000 strong that want to see a rematch.
This is what they asked for. We let off, we said, what's even better than a main event? The first event. Oh, here we go. This has got to be it. It's not it.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah, they're getting like farther away from the 3 count than they were earlier.
I think so. And I see a sign on that says "Toxic Ever After." I don't know who we're talking about. They're probably talking about us. The toxic masculinity.
Well, all right. Guilty as charged. You know I love my manosphere.
I'm really concerned about those burns on the digital making.
I don't think it's burns. I think it's pine tar. I think it's some sort of like illegal performance-enhancing substance. Hasn't paid off so far, but you never know. Oh, there we go.
That's gonna be it.
That's gotta be it. Nobody takes a boot to the skull like that. Here we go.
No, Tessa Blanchard. She is indestructible. You heard it here first.
I mean, she is. What can I say?
Again with a kick to the face, another boot to the head.
Yeah, Mickey Knuckles is just like, this is all I have left in my repertoire, just kicking people. Best date ever. And now, hold on. 2 different guys are holding matching best date ever signs.
Well, they're probably together.
But that implies some level of coordination ahead of time that suggests to me that at least one of them was coerced into making the sign.
I can tell.
Speaking of toxic masculinity.
Oh, I was concerned. Yeah, I'm like coerced. You mean like someone slipping on Mickey?
Mm-hmm. And I don't mean Mickey Knuckles.
Call back. Moving on.
Isn't that weird that like slipping someone a Mickey at one point, that was just like a phrase because it was kind of a joke? Like, yeah, sometimes somebody drugs you and like fucking rapes you, and that's just like, that's just what guys do.
Yeah.
Isn't that like where they come from?
Well, it's probably similar to, and I talk about this with my friend Aaron often, is, do you remember like in the 80s when we were all like led to believe that quicksand was going to be something we would do
everywhere
on a regular basis?
Everywhere.
You were going to, drug dealers were going to give you free drugs, and you were going to be, run into quicksand all the time. Neither of those things are true. Neither of those things are true. Tessa, going back up to the top rope.
Oh,
this has got to be it.
This is some hubris right here, taunting Mickey Knuckles. Something tells me.
Oh,
I thought she was going to catch her.
What happened?
I don't know. But Mickey Knuckles is just. She's seeing stars, and she ain't in Hollywood. But that's not even a 2 count. Again, we're getting farther away from a win state.
I think we're going to have to. We might have to take some evasive action here to.
What are you talking about? Everyone wants the first match of the pay-per-view to be 25 minutes long and counted. That's like a classic wrestling trope.
I like to think that these ladies knew that they only have one shot to do the Halloween HavO.C.
Like, you better make it count.
You gotta make it count. Coming off the top rope again. What do you think?
This is the problem, that they're just using the same moves over and over again.
I'm not sure I understand what's really happening in that. Is that it? Is this gonna be it?
Yeah, they're just like kicking them in the head.
No!
Oh, man.
Alright. Let me think of how.
I'm your Poppy. I feel the power. I'm with you.
Tessa is very upset. She doesn't understand what's happening.
Here's the thing. She keeps saying, like, showing you signs of strength, like, I'm dominating. But then everything she throws at Mickey, she can barely get a 2 count out of. So it's like, something's missing.
She just did a little flippy too.
I didn't miss it. I mean, I didn't see it, but I didn't miss it.
Actually, exactly. Classic. Tessa taking a moment to, again, was it a Cactus Jack search?
I was just about to comment on the Cactus Jack search.
He made it a, did you see the, because I've always been waiting for the wrestler endorsements. Did you see the endorsed comment?
Oh, really? Yeah, I always want to know who my guys are endorsing.
I mean, if you want to talk about a Thanks for the Bumps t-shirt, it would be like, hey, here's the endorsements of the 2024 election. Hey,
that's it!
Hey! Let's watch the replay. Kurt, take us through the move names.
Well, the match was fast and furious, and you see here Mickey Knuckles' signature ghost knee followed up by the dreaded Cobra Clutch from Tessa Blanchard. Not to be outdone, though, Mickey Knuckles with the demure Stormbreaker.
A demure Stormbreaker?
But the Midnight Strike, which also looked like the Cobra Clutch. Meanwhile, we're out of the ring, we're in the ring. One thing's for sure, Snickers satisfies you.
That's right. Now let's go and play some ads.
Warning, you are coming face to face with danger.
I rip your neck off and dance down your tassel.
The Danger Zone, professional wrestling's most powerful and devastating hour. 60 minutes of wrestling history, now on one hot new video cassette. The Danger Zone, an up-close look at America's most famous and fearsome professional wrestlers, hosted by Magnum TA and Missy Hyatt. Plus, if you order now, we'll include a limited edition 1988 swimsuit calendar starring the men of the Danger Zone and the beautiful Missy Hyatt. Hit after hit, hold after hold. Hang on for 1 hour of high-flying action in the Danger Zone. Available on VHS or beta video cassette, only $24.95. And you get the exclusive 88 swimsuit calendar free, but only if you order the Danger Zone now.
All right, Kurt is getting another refreshment, and we have the next match that's coming up soon. Kurt, are you curious about who it is? Because I don't know yet.
Dude, I am very curious. This is what I like about Halloween HavO.C.
It is
Trick or treat. Yes. The trick is who you're treated to in the match.
Okay, yeah, I see that. I see that. And so I think one of the things that we did promise when we were in Jabroni, as I recall, was we were going to make Roddy Piper and Eddie Kingston fight their toughest opponents. We actually say greatest fear.
But that works for Halloween. So maybe what they fear is their greatest opponent. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so now what we have in the Commission's infinite wisdom is Eddie Kingston getting his title match with Roddy Piper, so he has to face his.
Whoa.
Your greatest opponent is the controller.
It is. It is. So Roddy Piper fighting Adrian Adonis, one of his greatest rivals, and Eddie Kingston fighting one of his greatest rivals, Claudio Castagnoli. It's a fatal four-way for the title.
Four-way.
First pin wins it. My God, you know, imagine, like, you didn't even know these two could be walking out champion. I noticed they didn't give this championship match to Donna. There's probably a reason for that.
I mean, there's more beef in the ring than at the Big Mac factory.
Then the Big Mac, are we ever going to get to the Big Mac factory?
All right, let's tie it into Halloween. Who's your fatal four-way amongst horror movie villains? I mean, I think the obvious choices would be Jason, Michael Myers,
Sure.
Freddy Krueger. Who's your fourth?
What's his name? You know who I always had a soft spot for? The Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's terrifying.
He is very scary. I was going to go with the twins from The Shining.
I thought you were going to go with the twins from Dead Ringers.
Actually, I'm going to go with the Doublemint twins.
Yeah.
Because it's scary how hot they are.
equally as terrifying. Now, I notice here Eddie Kingston and Adrian Adonis going straight for each other. Oh, finally! Here's what the people paid for.
The neck twister, one of Adonis' signature moves.
And I did do a little research. Not that I don't know anything about Adrian Adonis. I did not realize this, but Adrian Adonis and Roddy Piper were tag team partners in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, and Adonis also tagged with Jesse Ventura at one point.
Well, they were the East-West connection. That is correct. And then when that didn't work anymore because Jesse Ventura sort of semi-retired, then he started tagging with Dick Murdoch, and they became the North-South connection.
These are all TFTB favorites, folks.
Which is a little strange when you consider the fact that Dick Murdoch, I believe, is a known member of the Ku Klux Klan.
I mean, you can take the man out of Indiana, but
right. So the North-South connection has a whole different meaning. I guess is what I'm sort of
different kind of conflict there.
Oh, it's just kind of strange. Anyway, but you know, the long sordid history of professional wrestling, as documented in the critically acclaimed podcast Sins of Wrestling.
Oh, new episodes available now. I got to question the ketchup and mustard color scheme of the WCW for this ring. It's not very ghoulish.
I believe
Spooky.
they were knee deep in Slim Jim advertising.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 1997 was snap into a Slim Jim era for sure.
And Castiglione is just slapped into a comatose state outside the ring.
Now finally, Piper and that was good. That was really good. Piper and Kingston going at it. You know, this has been a good year in the making. You know, Summerplex was last year, right?
It was 2023.
Summerplex was 2023. King of the Ring, Eddie Kingston, waiting for his title shot patiently. Now getting tossed around onto a table. Claudio beating a man on the outside of the ring. Me just waxing as I get totally abused by this dog.
Yeah, normally humans abuse the dogs, not the other way around.
I know, but she just won't leave me alone. She won't leave me alone.
That's a problem you've had in your life.
I'm a dog fan. I've always enjoyed dogs.
I just meant the ladies won't leave you alone. Hey, speaking of...
I don't know what reality that is.
Speaking of the ladies...
IGPWF.
I don't know what this segment was. Did you know that our high school just had the 30th reunion party?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine, yeah.
I looked at the pictures. There was like 12 people there. I'm not kidding.
Was Ronaldo one of them?
How did you know that? Did you look?
No.
Oh my God! Yeah, he posted a bunch of the photos. That is amazing. I'm really impressed. I mean, you knew the East-West connection just off the top of your head. That's impressive enough as it is.
Was Ingbu in any of the pictures?
No. But which is not surprising because as
he does not exist.
Established in other continuity, that is a man who does not exist.
It is. Did I ever tell you the story about? And this is going to lend credence to the fact that Ingbu is real. But you know, the time that I took LSD in high school, you know, one of the people who helped me out was Ingbo.
Okay, yeah. See, this you are not making your case, my friend. Just a quick aside. We have seen Kingston go to this well before, where he sets up the ladder. Although nobody has been thrown onto it yet. But anyway,
there's a Bruiser Brody Eddie Kingston match that went on for far too long, where they kept tossing each other on top of the ladder. Well, check it out on our YouTube channel.
They are trying to see it tonight if they can break that. We're trying to see if we could just have 3 matches in the allotted 90-minute of the pay-per-view.
Now, here's a little known fact for you. Adrian Adonis did the DDT first in the WWF, and he referred to it not as the DDT, he called it the Graham Cracker.
I mean, that makes total sense. What's more devastating and brutal than a Graham Cracker?
Why wouldn't Jake continue to use the name? I mean, can you imagine, like, him constantly referring to, like, and you know what the Graham Cracker means at the end. It does. It's the end of the meal.
It is.
Yeah.
That's your little treat after you got through your Brussels sprouts. I'm with you. Yeah.
Eddie Kingston taking it to Claudio.
Oh, man.
Showing it. He's like, I am not afraid of you. I am not afraid. Adrian Adonis taking a powder. Back fist to the future. This could be it right here, Kurt.
Oh, not if Adrian Adonis has something to say about it.
Not today, Satan.
Okay, I'm going to give the game props so far that continuity of the people outside the ring. Not the game, the reality. The reality that we're...
Oh, it's the same people.
Yeah.
I just noticed that too.
Yeah.
Good job.
You know how you it's obvious why I noticed. That girl.
Oh, I thought you
were. I was like, is she around?
Which
still?
one? Oh.
She looks better in the previous match.
Was she wearing something different?
No.
We won't even point to which girl it is.
Just forget it, you perverts.
You perverts.
We were testing you. A lot of Cactus Jack shirts out there, by the way. I would say like 50% of the crowd is wearing Cactus Jack shirts at this point.
That was probably part of his like Legends contract deal. Is, you know, he was very specific. Like in all the video games, I want 60% of the shirts.
That's actually
Jack.
Really smart if he did that. You know?
You think?
Yeah, because you're just getting like free advertising and payment.
Yeah, you think people buy those shirts still? Does anyone buy? I mean, I don't even know anymore. What do people buy?
I'm sure fucking dumb fuck wrestling fans buy that shit still.
P.S. If you want to buy Best of the Danger Zone,
fucking just send me money, dickwads. You waste your money on everything else.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what's like the most insulting about the whole. You want to hear us on TV? Wow, that's really behind. That's the. Oh, it's not live. We're inside the Matrix now.
No. What if it got ahead of us and then we could hear what we were going to say in the future?
Well, they did that in Spaceballs. We can't whip that down. Oh, although maybe we could. That would be funny.
When will then be now?
Soon. It's a good bit.
What do we got on this thing? A Cuisinart? And whatever. I'll just sit here and quote Spaceballs.
And that wasn't fucking easy back then. Like that probably cost like $1 million bucks just for that shot alone. Like you want video of what's happening now? Do you realize? Like I'm gonna have to hire 15 extras just to make that happen.
Mel Brooks is a deranged genius. We all know it.
It's been a long time coming. You know, I think that guy's gonna end up all right. I mean, it's just my opinion.
Yeah, he's put together some
choice works.
Yeah,
right.
You know,
that producers thing seem like it's gonna take off.
Nah, it'll never fly.
No.
Nope.
People just don't find Nazism or you know, they don't find it funny anymore. Now they seem to be down with it.
Yeah, they're like, I didn't know it was a joke.
That's what I was trying.
I thought it was springtime for Hitler.
I went on this tirade this morning when I was talking to my partner, and you know, and she was laughing because I was like, you know, we are at this point now where you can say all you want, like, hey, we're not on Nazis, but if the Nazis are down with you and you're not saying like we're not down with them, then you can't pretend like you're not down with it. Like you.
Yeah, I know.
Because like even just logically, it makes no sense. You know.
Yeah.
If I could quote one of my favorite Kurt phrases. This is just a, what is it when something is illogical? This is just conceptual nightmare.
It's a conceptual nightmare. It really is. I was also thinking about this today because I've been rereading some Hellboy and BPRD comics. I love the Hellboy universe, but of course, they're always coming across old occult Nazi trappings. And I'm like, you know, 25 years ago when you wrote this, it's like some, you know, oh, those fucking crazy Nazis.
Yeah.
Now people are probably reading it like, this shit is cool.
Well, I remember, and again, like I'm not like, hey, again, one of my favorite quotes from the episodes that we did previous was me saying, "Don't write us," and you're like, "Or fucking write us. What do I care?" So here, don't fucking write us.
You can. I mean.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. Fuck it. What the hell do I care? No. You know what? I don't even give a shit anymore. Let's get off this topic. Halloween Havoc. Can you believe it, Kurt? Ocean City, Maryland.
So what do you think about the propaganda arm of the Third Reich? I'm kidding. Yeah, you know, I got to imagine that some of these Cactus Jack shirts are so readily available because, of course, when you're walking down the boardwalk in Ocean City, the bootleg T-shirt vendors. Did you hear about that?
Is that where we should?
At the
maybe that's what we should have said. Wait, what is this? Oh, Piper almost winning it.
You know how like when you go to a big concert, there's always like the bootleg T-shirt guys outside the.
Yeah. Right next to the Whippets.
Did you see at the When We Were Young festival a couple weekends ago, a bunch of the official merch had misspelled all kinds of band names and stuff? And so then all the bootleggers were actually posting on the internet like, our shit isn't misspelled, we actually spelled this stuff correctly.
When We Were Young festival, who was at that?
That's like the annual, they do it in Vegas, it's like the emo festival, so it's like My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and Jimmy Eat World.
That's like third wave emo.
Oh yeah, it's not the way we think about emo, but it's like that late '90s, early 2000s emo. Like they just announced next year, it's like Weezer is playing, and anyway.
Is Weezer emo?
I think people consider Pinkerton in particular to be like a foundational album.
I do know that, yeah. Which
so overall they're not emo, but that album is, yeah.
But that never really made a lot of because emo predates that album. Like there's
right, but not like
not the new
that
emo.
pop punk style of emo,
Okay.
right?
The different emo.
Like when people go to When We Were Young, they're not like, oh, emo, I love Rites of Spring. They don't know what that is, you know? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, there you go. Some DC rock talk for the Halloween Havoc crowd. Yeah.
Keeping it local. Ocean City, Maryland.
Keeping it local in Ocean City. That's right.
Maybe if we were really keeping it local, we would have had Kicks have a guest appearance or something like that.
I bet we could get them. I love Kicks.
You know, Kicks is, I know you do. They are, like most bands, when they retire, like I think they're now becoming bigger now than they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is kind of. Wait, is this over? Oh my God!
I didn't know what the count was.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, man. You know, that's the thing about having a competent ref is you know, with Donna, if you see her going down, you can assume it's one at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be over in the corner ordering a funnel cake or something. Now, Adrian Adonis, by the way, when he exited the ring, he just landed. He's looking dazed and confused because he landed on the steel stairs, and now he was just standing there pointing at his own face.
He's looking dazed and confused, and he's about to get mitched over top the. I was trying to do it, Dave.
I keep going.
Yeah,
it was flawless.
I was about to. He was about to get link lettered up to the turnbuckle.
Everyone's favorite verb, link lettered.
It's Richard Linkletter, right? Isn't that right? Yeah. Not the guy who did the Craftmatic adjustable bed, though. That's a different Linkletter, isn't it?
Is that Art Linkletter?
Uh-huh.
Well, he didn't invent the Craftmatic.
He was a spokesman.
Oh.
I think, right?
Hey, do you know I actually laid in one of those beds when we visited Seattle earlier this year?
Sure.
I'd never really been in one.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, like, adjust your half of the bed while the other person
do
whatever they want.
Yeah. So,
it was incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So I had this funny conversation. So Claude and Dave have had one for years. And that, you know, obviously they're older than we are, you know, by about 10 years. So.
And they've got that Craftmatic money.
Well, they have also the sleep number.
That's what it's
adjustable sleep number.
Adjustable sleep number. What's your number?
But then I had this funny conversation with one of my clients who's, I think, like maybe 3 years younger than me. But they're parents, so, you know, that ages them like 30 years. And so she went upstairs and she was like, hey, she's like, we got one of those adjustable beds. She's like, so if you want to adjust it, you know, she's like, here's the controls. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, I bet this makes eating in bed really easy. She goes, it does.
But it's true.
She was so excited.
Yeah. It's like kids' acid reflux to
It does.
Because that's like I would just envision myself with my coffee and my book at a comfortable angle.
Get in a goddamn Shea Lounge. Come on, Kurt.
I'm not allowed to have one.
Why can't you have a Shea Lounge? Don't you have a Shea Lounge in your house?
I don't think so.
I'm thinking of the day bed upstairs, I think. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Plus that's in his room now anyway, so I'm only up there for, you know, every now and again. Well, the match is going great.
But why did they set a ladder up?
I don't know.
It's not a ladder
whose
match.
fucking sledgehammer is that? I don't. Yeah, it's like Roddy Piper started climbing it, and it's like there's no briefcase up here.
There's nothing. Like, and for some reason, they're all really sweaty. Like, they all got real sweaty real fast. Oh, God, Claudio, going for the pin.
I hate to say it, I think everyone was out today having some fun in the sun at the beach.
Ocean City, yeah. You know, they spent a little too much time at Secrets.
Hey, we've all spent a little too much time at Club Secrets.
If you go to Secrets even for 5 minutes, you spend too much time.
You spent too much time there. I would venture to say, because there was that one hotel there, if you parked outside of Secrets, you spend too much time at Secrets.
Yeah, you probably have gonorrhea. And that's not, I mean, like, you just get it cleared up. It's no judgment. You know?
But that's in addition to the gonorrhea you already had.
Your gonorrhea has herpes.
Oh, man.
That's a tough one. Look at this.
Roddy Piper, how did you not see him coming?
He asked for that. Eddie Kingston pinning Adrian Adonis here. Not even on one count.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Roddy Piper needs to have his cataracts checked after this match. He just took he just does not, he can't see what's right in front of his face.
So if we have time, folks, we're gonna time this match out. If we have time, we'll have the return of Bigfoot, and in an homage, of course, to I wish I could have gotten the slim. Oh, wait, Eddie Kingston going for the win here. Ow!
Roddy Piper cannot land the breakup move.
In the spirit of the original Halloween Havoc, or one of the Halloween Havocs. Wait, what is Piper doing right now?
He's caught in the time warp.
He's going. Oh, it's the airplane spin. This is very old school here. You gotta love that.
The ref could not care less.
Meanwhile, fucking Claudio has got Adrian in. Oh my God!
It's over.
What a turn of events!
I did not have him picked as the winner. Roddy Piper is like, where am I? Who's in front of me?
You got to imagine this hurts Eddie Kingston. This was
most of all,
his worst fucking nightmare, right?
Yeah.
And so, like I was gonna say, in an homage to the original Halloween Havoc, as you know, Slim Bigfooty, we lost him in a tragic,
rest in peace,
tragic oil tank,
tragic industrial accident.
And you know that was very hard. I was trying to have the return of Slim Footy like the Giant did after he fell off the building.
Of course.
And then later that night he was like,
yeah.
And I didn't know this until I read about it today. He didn't just return that night; he won the title too. So Claudio.
Speaking of winning the title,
never in a million years did I imagine.
I don't even know who this guy is. He looks like Cesaro. He really is sweaty. What's going on?
It's very striking.
Can we open a window in the arena here? Jesus.
We can. Now, Kurt, the next matchup is our main event. Like I said, the Slim Bigfooty is not going to be here. He was not able to.
See, I think you're doing a swerve.
No, I really couldn't find him.
Saying there's a.
Well, I tell you what, if you can pad, I might be able to.
No, I can't do it. Although we might have to pad anyway, because
I think the game just.
You think the game's like, I'm sick of your.
Oh, I think I did.
Oh no! I guess the audience can't see that anyway.
No, they can't. No.
Okay.
It's already fine. They're watching TFTB TV. You know what? Actually, here I have a better idea. Why don't you do something useful?
I like how you're insulting them.
Like that's one of my favorite insults. Is
Hey,
come on,
yeah, chuckleheads.
Chuckleheads. All right, chuckleheads. How about you buy something for them?
Warning, you are coming face to face with danger.
I rip your neck off and dance down your tonsil.
The Danger Zone, professional wrestling's most powerful and devastating hour. 60 minutes of wrestling history, now on one hot new video cassette. The Danger Zone, an up-close look at America's most famous and fearsome professional wrestlers, hosted by Magnum TA and Missy Hyatt. Plus, if you order now, we'll include a limited edition 1988 swimsuit calendar starring the men of the Danger Zone and the beautiful Missy Hyatt. Hit after hit, hold after hold. Hang on for 1 hour of high-flying action in the Danger Zone. Available on VHS or Beta video cassette, only $24.95. And you get the exclusive 88 swimsuit calendar free, but only if you order the Danger Zone now.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. All right, Kurt. Now, tell everyone about the route you took to get here today as a way to pad until I get the next match.
Well, Alex, let me tell you, my gym is not very far from here. Normally, what I do, I come up 5th Street, cross over Missouri.
Hey, don't dox yourself now.
Cut left on Peabody, and I'm there. Boom. This time, though, I kept going. Turn left on Sheridan.
What?
I miscalculated though because I didn't realize that when you cross over Piney Branch, that cross traffic doesn't have a stop sign.
Does not have a stop sign. It's pretty fucking intense.
It is a harrowing intersection. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I only ran over 3 kids. I consider that a successful drive. Oh my God, Hulk Hogan looking like fucking crispy curry.
All right, I'm trying to figure out an opponent. Oh, of course. Now, as you know, Kurt, Jamie Noble won the WWE Undisputed Championship in a very strange turn of events. He was the ringer. Hey! Now here we go, main event. The Bigfoot has returned!
He had been banned from competition after the aforementioned.
Oh, I thought I could control other people for a second. Mr.
No,
Pogo was
just
just
stands there like
he was just being a strategist.
I actually think that would be a great strategy in a triple threat match like this.
Just wait.
But you're right. The Jamie Noble championship victory was sort of like, you know, when your school invites a scrub team to the homecoming game.
Exactly.
And then they destroy you.
Yeah. Ask Ronaldo how that went for him.
Oh, it did not go well. Marshall football. They were actually like a solid team in the 80s.
Well, even the 2 years prior to us getting there, they had a championship.
The year prior to us, they were competing for the. 2 years prior to us, they were competing for like the state championship or whatever.
Yeah, what's his name? Was part of the winning team, was part of a good team. I can't. It was no. Ranson's brother, was it Alex Burkett? Yeah,
that is his name.
Yeah, he was part of a championship caliber team.
See, this is why people tune in. They
want the Marshall
Award.
There's a podcast, huh? Talking about people we barely remember.
We're talking Marshall High School class of '94.
Bang boo!
Bigfoot has seen enough of Jamie Noble's pretty face. He says, "This is what the world has denied me. I'm gonna stomp on your head."
Now, I would like to say that Bigfoot earned this match by destroying the slim Bigfooty. Is really, it's like the nega Bigfoot, really. Right?
It really was. It was basically like the universe, the multiverse could not exist with both of them in it. It was going to collapse on itself. Now, this woman in her little white miniskirt has been standing the whole match, and now she's sitting when Bigfoot comes out? That's fucking racist. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Like, if you look at the way she's sitting, it's a little weird, right?
Yeah, she wants you to look. Okay.
And she's got high boots.
She does have high boots. At one point, I thought they might have been orthopedic, but I think it's just a fashion choice.
We need to know who this person is. Find them out. Tell us in the comments.
Okay.
Oh, good. Bigfoot's down!
I'm not a fan of Bigfoot getting hit, but I did say good because I'm like, Jamie Noble didn't quite seem to understand what was the point of picking up the metal stairs. He was just standing in the ring. See, this is what they got to do. The two mutants, Pogo and Bigfoot, they need to team up against Jamie Noble.
Do you think Mr. Pogo is a
cryptid?
Yeah, cryptid.
I do think so. He is not. He is not of this earth.
He is not of this earth. That is indeed. It's always funny to me when, like on the message board, someone discovers like that particular deathmatch era for the first time, and they're like, "Did this actually happen?"
It's a real thing.
It did. It really did. There was a time that people thought, "How fucked up can we make this?"
I just remember when you introduced me to Pogo, and even when we were like, "What? Oh man, something is happening with this."
He was. Did you see that he was playing
Mind? He was playing possum the whole time.
Who was playing possum though? We'll never know.
That's the question. Who was playing possum? The whole system is on trial at this point. Oh my god.
Hopefully Pogo can fucking make some sense out of this.
I mean, they say Triple H is a cerebral assassin, but that was some mind games worthy of John and Yoko. John and Yoko.
Yeah,
I thought I had said John and Lennon, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, like John Lennon and Lennon? Now that would be...
Now that's
a combo, yeah. Look at this, he can't break it up! Oh my god!
I can't believe Pogo can get his arms around the massive shoulders of Bigfoot. Because he's not just a Bigfoot, he's big head, big hands.
Big hair.
Big hair.
You would imagine... And they are very exceptionally big feet. His hands, too. They look rather large.
They
Mr.
do.
Pogo's feet, if you look at them, they look relatively tiny.
I think that's just the way he tapes them. They're probably like kind of compressed a little bit, you know. But it gives him a more targeted striking distance.
You mean bound like a geisha?
Yeah, he's like a little geisha. He's like a little extreme wrestling geisha. Oh, but my point was, even when you first started showing me Mr. Pogo, and we were like young guys in our 20s with you know that's like 4chan territory. Even then, you're like, I don't think we should be watching this.
I think we did it in shifts. I think it took like 4 viewings. Yeah,
it was like,
all right, that's enough for now. Let's come back to that later. Well, because do you remember he had like a fucking drill, like a drill, you know?
Yeah, and he would just like work,
in, like a grinded into
and that's not.
No.
There's no way to be kayfabe about that. Oh, Bigfoot. There's one thing Bigfoot hates, it's chairs, and Jamie Noble seems to know that.
He hit him right on the big foot.
He did. It was that's racist. Okay, I'm gonna get into that's racist also.
Uh-oh, Bigfoot slam! Oh my God, this could be it. Bigfoot could be your new champion.
Mr. Pogo taking a nap like he's on his sleep number. Oh, but Jamie Noble kicks out.
As we've learned, Jamie Noble in fucking destruction.
He is resilient. And I was gonna come up with another adjective, but it did not happen.
Immediately has to go out and announce himself. Oh, look at this Bigfoot! What is he doing?
Oh, this is
what is this?
Oh, he said, "I've seen enough." Now, this is what I don't like.
He
Bigfoot
is tired of this.
He has a hard time keeping his eyes on the prize. You know?
But here comes Noble with the stairs.
Why pick up the stairs right next to Bigfoot when you can pick one up 2 miles away and walk all the way over there with him?
Oh, Bigfoot. Oh, Pogo. You know, Noble is holding his own here against the terrible twosome of Pogo and Bigfoot.
Well, really what he's holding is the stairs.
Maybe they should be a tag team, Bigfoot and Pogo.
That's what I'm saying. They should not be working at odds against each other. They should be working together.
Cryptid's got a cryptid. Yeah,
that's what hey.
I agree with that. Pogo really taking, look at this. Bigfoot. A man among, or a cryptid among men. That's right, Bella.
He's a foot among feet. That's how I think of him, you know?
Jamie Noble, threatening the girl in the front row with the chair.
Now, what are the... Yeah, he's like, you better stand up, bitch. What are the win conditions of this match? This is... I know it's a recurring thing.
First pin.
Is pin the only way out?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No submission?
Unlike an XPW match. Oh, no, you can also...
All right.
First fall to a finish. If I may correct. Look out, graham cracker!
Oh man, a graham cracker from a big dome with a foot.
Again, Noble attacking the feet in the back.
I just figured it out. I see why Bigfoot is attacking Pogo, because he's not wearing boots. He's got the tiny wrapped up feet. Bigfoot is taking that as a taunt, right?
He thinks he's like black facing.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
He's foot facing him right now.
Are you foot facing me?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yep.
We just clued on something here. This is, you can put this into the playlist with our why it's not okay to have Bigfoot in a cage match.
Hey, I've said my piece about that. Viewers can check the archives.
That's well said. Well documented.
Well documented.
You cannot put Bigfoot in a cage. I mean, you can, but it's not okay.
You are going to pay the price.
Now, here comes a table. I imagine, like most IGPWF matches, it will not come into play whatsoever.
I feel really bad for the interns, because this seems to happen at every pay-per-view.
Look at this.
All the crap comes out, and then they got to spin.
And Rasputin's got to put it all...
Right, frantic minutes getting it all back onto the ring, and then everyone just drags it all back out again.
You know, if there was a reason to upgrade to the next version of the game, it would be that you can do guest refs, and we could bring Rasputin to ref.
Oh my God.
If only, right?
I mean, I'll throw in for the upgrade of the game. Especially because they're going to shut the servers down anyway. I mean, is Bigfoot going to be in the new game?
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh.
Yeah, the same balance. I mean, you have to like find it, but I'm sure it's there. And actually, the main reason I don't want to upgrade is just mostly because we already have all these people downloaded and stuff.
Yeah.
If they shut the servers down, we can still do all the stuff. We just have to download everything we want beforehand.
Oh, you save it locally?
Yeah.
This is a little inside baseball for the fans.
I'm sure they care.
They care.
I mean, they're gamers. They're gamers.
I mean, look at the stats. We got 0 viewers right now. I can't see it.
Actually, we don't even have any idea. Oh my God, wouldn't that be weird if we looked at it?
It's like 14,000 people have seen it. Oh my God.
Ronaldo
Ronaldo is watching? Oh, we shouldn't have talked shit about him. Actually, we did. We just said his name.
The thing that I always found strangest about Rinaldi, and I'll never forget, is we were talking about careers we wanted one watching.
Oh, but that's you.
How do you know? You don't know who it is. That could be someone else entirely. I remember Rinaldi telling me that like he wanted to be an Undertaker, and I was like, first of all, that's hilarious. And the second, if we can tie it into wrestling, do you mean like the Undertaker, or do you mean an Undertaker? And he was like, no, I mean an Undertaker. And I was like, all right.
Was he trolling you?
No, that was legitimately.
Were you in a class?
Yeah, we were in English class.
Oh, that's a good place to talk about.
Mrs. RC. You remember Mrs. RC?
Yeah, I did not have her, but
shout out to Dan, who she tortured.
I mean, how did she torture him?
She was just really mean and nasty to him for no fucking reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't like redheads.
I think it was her rampant alcoholism.
I thought Bigfoot. Oh, was she a drunk?
Yeah.
I only knew who she was. I didn't ever have any like.
She was great. I love her.
Okay.
Yeah, she was. I mean, she was a classic writer. You know.
I was gonna say you kind of want your English teacher to be a little sauced, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the experience. She loved me. We had a great time. But I always thought it was cool. It made me sad when I found out that she was cool with Dan, because
that's annoying.
Yeah, he's like a writer. You know, like,
Yeah.
why would you be? Well, I guess maybe she was jealous of him or something like that. That would be even weirder if you found out that like, oh, a big tombstone. I don't think his head got. And again, we've seen this before. It takes just as much out of Bigfoot.
I actually think it hurt Bigfoot even more.
His knees have always been a problem for him.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my God!
That's the thing with the big man. Oh, the pogo just showing the core strength. That was an impressive feat right there.
He pogoed Bigfoot.
I'm heading back to the hills, my friends. Get me out of here.
Take me back to the Hendersons.
Country roads, take me. Oh man, we weren't able to make it there when we were in Seattle, but I found there's a statue of the Harry and the Hendersons Bigfoot up in this one mountain area where they filmed the movie. I couldn't convince everyone to drive an hour and a half.
You don't say.
That's what I said. I was like, this seems like a fun family activity.
Well, okay, first of all, it's going to take me a minute to download the movie so we can all watch it before we get there.
We'll have to enjoy it together on the way. And again on the way back.
Second, spoilers. Oh, look at this. Jamie Noble. Bigfoot in a submission.
Who's submitting who here? Oh, Bigfoot breaks it. I see what's going on.
It was hard to tell. I thought he was yanking his hair.
I mean, I think part of it is just so much shit caught in the fur that Jimmy Noble was probably stuck to him.
Oh, do you think he's full of Klingons?
Oh, he's all Klingon at this point. He's got more Klingons than a fucking Worf's birthday party.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. All right, look out, Cobra Clutch.
Are they from? They're from Klingon, right? You know what I found out the other day? Did you know apparently like both the Vulcans and the Klingons all have like 2 sets of all their organs?
Yeah. It's a plot point in a couple episodes.
But how could you have double organs and be the same size as humans? Like
small meals.
No, but I mean, like, how could you have enough blood to support that many organs? If you're the same size body as, like,
I hear your
Picard.
Yeah, I hear you.
Or Wesley Crusher.
Yeah.
Tiny little man.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think your evasiveness says you're covering up something. I don't know what it is.
I didn't know the Vulcans also had the double.
Well, it's possible that whoever was telling me this.
Is this Keysucker?
Yeah, actually, it was apropos of nothing. I was like, hey man, how you been? Did you know the Vulcans also have 2 sets of organs? No, I think whoever told I think they were maybe confusing Klingons with Vulcans.
Klingons do.
And then they just said both of them do.
Because that's a plot point.
Okay.
Because there's at one point an episode where I think, Jamie Noble.
Worf gets fatty liver disease.
And
he's like, don't worry about it, I have a second liver.
Exactly. He's got cirrhosis in the liver from drinking too much fucking Romulan
Too much
wine.
fucking Romulan moonshine.
I think what's funny is that also you don't realize it until later. Oh, this could be it. No,
another near fall.
Another near fall. You don't really. I know.
I love that when like he tries to punch him and he just gets kicked and he's like, well, that didn't work out.
I mean, fuck it. I don't know what to do here on Pogo. Look at this. He's gonna pin him. This is a smart move here. He can't get out of his corner.
I don't think it should count on top of the, and also the way he was pointing his big foot up to the ceiling of the arena. Pogo is fucking racist, dude. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Well, he's Japanese.
Oh,
no.
Oh, our one viewer just logged off to file a complaint with YouTube.
Oh, shit. Oh, don't write us.
It's going all the way
This
up
is
to Zuckerberg.
well documented that there is xenophobia in Japan.
Yeah, who are you to fucking tell me what I know about?
Look it up on
racism?
Wikipedia.
Fucking judge-ass motherfuckers.
That's right. We're coming at you, Bigfoot style.
So anyway,
yeah,
the
what was it?
Klingons.
The Klingons, yeah. So, all the time that they're drinking alcohol, in like when they order shit at 10 Forward, you know, that's all synthonol. Like it's not. There's
Yeah,
no,
it's not. It's just
no
like
booze.
right, but it's a thing where they can like simulate drunkenness, but then there's like an emergency, they just turn it off and go and like.
For real?
Yeah.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Because part of the thing about the Next Generation era is
so they
that like
get drunk. Like so, it's like molecules they can turn on and off.
yeah, it's like fake drunkenness.
That
It's
just
like
makes me irritated.
so like they don't have drugs because they haven't outlawed drugs. They don't have drugs because like they've progressed socially enough that people don't feel the need to do drugs.
Well, yeah, because no one's getting, no one has to do a job just because they're getting paid.
Right.
So drugs don't need to exist.
Right. So they do the alcohol thing, but that's what they don't get. Like it's like these people. It's like these people have never read Dostoevsky, Alex. They haven't read Notes from Underground. There's always just going to be shitbags who want to fucking burn things down just because they want to burn it down. It does not matter. You can solve.
Count on it. Yeah.
Right. But like you can solve every fucking problem that you think exists socially, and there's always going to be people like that.
Well, they address that in Battlestar Galactica.
But hey, that's a more nuanced approach to like utopia, right?
I mean, I guess like if you're talking about. So if we want to get into some philosophy, like there's always.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, there's always going to be the desire to be the other, and sometimes that other, if it's within a certain minority, like has like a certain rebel association with it, even if it doesn't have a rebel spirit. So like even like progressiveness or politeness can be looked at as like the counter because it's less in fashion during a particular
Right.
time.
Like if you were a polite, kind person in Klingon society,
you would be
you'd
the
be
counter.
as much of an outcast as like, you know, Mr. Pogo
Or
shitting in a bag.
I know it's not a great example, or God help you if you're a part of an organization called Up With People during the 80s. You're going to be ridiculed because they're like, oh, fuck these fucking hippies, right? But meanwhile, like, you know, like Just Say No is taking hold, and suddenly, like, Cheech and Chong Random is #1. Get out of here. Mr. Pogo got Bigfoot down on the ground.
Mr.
This
Pogo
could be
says,
it. That's it. This is a tap.
That's not a tap.
That's it. Mr. Pogo is your new WWE champion.
Oh my god! And he was a last-minute substitution as well.
You know,
Nobody saw this coming.
What a night of upsets we have had. Claudio Castagnoli. Mickey Knuckles, of course, winning her match with Tessa. Wait, I don't remember who won
A
that.
marathon. It was Tessa Blanchard won.
That's right.
Yeah,
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I
she
don't
won,
remember.
yeah.
We could look it up on YouTube. But anyway, ladies and, or I'm sorry, friends, and, you know, whatever gender you may be, thanks for joining us here at Halloween HavO.C, where you have now, oh God, the controller is inactive.
Oh no, Pogo's title is in jeopardy because
You think?
he can't close out the match. Yeah.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Did you save? After every match, did you save?
Pogo's coming to your fucking house, bro.
Pogo has won the WWE title. What a fucking
I mean,
title.
I am stunned. I did not expect this to happen.
I'm shocked. All right, people. One last time. Don't forget, we don't do this. Well, we do it for free. But it would be
I
nice.
don't want to.
Yeah. So how about this? Take your Venmo and fucking find us on Instagram and send us some money, and we will send to you this.
Warning, you are coming face to face with danger.
I rip your neck off and dance down your tonsil.
The Danger Zone, professional wrestling's most powerful and devastating hour. 60 minutes of wrestling history, now on one hot new video cassette. The Danger Zone, an up-close look at a famous and fearsome professional wrestlers, hosted by Magnum TA and Missy Hyatt. Plus, if you order now, we'll include a limited edition 1988 swimsuit calendar starring the men of the Danger Zone and the beautiful Missy Hyatt. Hit after hit, hold after hold. Hang on for 1 hour of high-flying action in the Danger Zone. Available on VHS or Beta video cassette, only $24.95. And you get the exclusive 88 swimsuit calendar free, but only if you order the Danger Zone now.